Nope.
You give me the thumbs up when I can start speaking, that's all. We'll talk about it after. Good afternoon, good morning, Seems like afternoon already, I've been up early. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Town of Vesuvius Special Open Meeting, April the 27th, 2020 at 10:05 in Council Chambers. I'm calling the meeting to order. Given the current public health emergency that we're all facing, many councillors have prudently decided to participate in today's meeting electronically. Councillor Rhodes, Councillor Bennett, and Councillor Harvey are taking part in the meeting via video and teleconference. Councillor King and I are here along with our CAO, Mr. Chabot, our finance officer, Mr. Zackel, and our deputy corporate officer, Mrs. Hilson. So I'll first of all ask if there is any introduction of late items. Nothing. Okay. Could I please have a motion that the special open meeting agenda be approved? Councillor King.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Councillor Rhodes. All in favor?
I'm in favor, neither.
Thank you. That is carried. No delegations, no correspondence. So what we have today is the 5-year financial plan bylaw 1364, and I will ask Mr. Zackel to tell us about that.
Thank you, Mayor McCordoff, and thank you, Council, for coming in for a special open meeting. So this is 5-year financial plan bylaw 1364 2020. Thank you. So 5-year financial plan bylaw 1361 was adopted by Council on April 6, which included a 2.98% increase to the municipal portion of property taxes. At the discretion and direction of Council, the 5-year financial plan bylaw 1364 2020 is being presented for Council's consideration to reflect a 0% increase in the municipal portion of property taxes. The changes to the 5-year financial plan bylaw to allow for a 0% increase in the municipal portion of property taxes and referenced in the budget document attached are as follows. On page 14, our real property levy was reduced from $2,703,306 down to $2,602,915 to be in line with 2019. Page 17, which is account 11128,000, transfer from surplus reduced from 1.130 million to 1.128 million. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
could you just start from the overview again then,
I
Mr.
sure can.
Zackel? Because I think that the mic was not on and people may not have heard you. Thanks.
Absolutely. So, so basically, bylaw 1364 2020, the changes that we've had to the 5-year financial plan to allow for a 0% increase in the municipal portion of property taxes and referenced in the budget document attached are as follows. So under page 14, GL 11105,000 is our real property levy, reduced from $2,703,306 to $2,602,915 to be in line with 2019. Page 17 was GL 11128,000. This is our transfer from surplus. It was reduced from $1,130,908 to $1,128,799. And page 24, 12284-000 is our contingency account, and this was reduced from $50,000 to $25,000. So under capital projects deleted for 2019 included the road signage inventory and assessment for $30,000, Kingfisher Drive, Highway 3 to 89th Street design, $40,000, spin bike program, $20,000, power upgrade to Desert Park infield, $11,500, Main Street improvements, $6,000. In 2020, removed Kingfisher Road reconstruction, $400,000, and this project is going to be included in the water treatment plant project if approved for grant funding in the future here. Under projects added, Heron Lane retaining wall upgrade of $30,000. So borrowing was also reduced in 2020 by $369,845 due to the removal of the Kingfisher project. Under general debt, annual payments reduced by $22,952 for 2022, 23, and 24. Utilization of surplus operating funds for the 5-year plan has increased from $2,458,848 to $3,048,644 referenced on page 154. And this is basically due to that compounding effect of a 0% increase. Property taxes, the due date for property tax and town utilities has changed from July 2nd to September 30th for 2020. And for the water district, the due date for the rural water bills has been amended to change from the due date of June 15th to August 15th for 2020. So implications, community. Significant amount of capital projects are planned for 2020 that will enhance the community and improve infrastructure in the town and rural service areas. A few projects were deleted from the 5-year financial plan to allow for a 0% increase to the municipal portion of property taxes for 2020. Under budget, municipal portion of taxes to collect remain at the 2019 budget level. Significant dates, financial plan bylaw needs to be adopted prior to the tax rates bylaw with both a statutory deadline of May 15th. Sustainability, working to ensure maintaining levels of services for the community while maintaining financial sustainability for the town. And options before council, for council to give first 3 readings to bylaw or 5-year financial plan bylaw of 1364-2020. Option 2 to adopt 5-year financial plan 1364-2020. And option 3 for council to direct staff to make changes to the financial plan and bring back for the next meeting. So staff is recommending 2 separate resolutions. First option number 1 and then option number 2.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zackel. Councillor King.
Yeah, I'll move number 1.
Option number 1.
Get first 3 readings.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Councillor Rhodes is seconding that. Is there anyone who wishes to speak to that before we take a vote? Sorry.
I have a quick question also.
Was that Councillor Harvey? Would you like to go ahead and then Councillor Rhodes?
Okay. Yeah, so just a question to Director Zackel. In the summary, there, towards the end, there's a note that utilization of surplus operating funds for the 5-year plan increased from $2.5 million to $3 million, more or less.
Yes.
And it was stated that that's due to the reduction of the municipal portion of taxes to 0%. But my understanding is that's about a $75,000 hit. And I'm wondering how we have a $500,000 hit on surplus operating funds. I mean, I know accounting math is math that nobody but you understands, but still, it's a discrepancy that kind of strikes me.
So ultimately, when you're talking that $75,000 or $77,000 in year 1, it has a compound effect. So you got 77,000 times 1.02, or you add 2% to that for the year 2, and then you're adding another further 2% to that 1.0, or 102 in year 3. So ultimately, that's where you have that compounding effect to that tax rate increase in year 1. So when you're also talking about further increases along the way, it affects each future year because of that.
Okay, thank you.
Councillor Rhodes.
Well, that answered my question, so Jim gets off the hook easy.
Good. Thank you. So if there are no more questions about that, I will take a vote, which is, and that's to approve option number 1. All in favor?
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor.
Thank you very much.
I'm in favor.
That is carried. And the next thing would be to adopt the 5-year financial plan. That was option number 2. Is there someone who would like to make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Councillor Rhodes. Is there a seconder?
I'll second it.
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, Councillor Bennett. And are there any concerns about this one? All right, so I will take a vote. All in favor of option 2?
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor.
Sorry, Councillor Bennett, are you in favor?
I'm in favor.
Councillor Harvey?
Yes, I'm in favor.
Good, thank you. All right, that is, that was enthusiastically supported by everyone. Thank you very much. And now we will go on to the, Mr. Zackel, the tax rates bylaw, 1363.
Thank you, Mayor McCordoff. So this is to update the tax rates bylaw for 2020. The tax rates bylaw 1363, which included a 2.98% increase in municipal portion of property taxes, was brought forward to council for their consideration on April 20th. Council directed staff that due to the COVID crisis, they wanted the municipal portion of taxes to remain consistent with 2019. The 2020 OCS tax rates bylaw is now in line with the revised 5-year financial plan bylaw that was just adopted and includes a 0% increase in the municipal portion of property taxes. The due date for 2020 has been set at September 30th with a 5% late payment penalty to be charged on any outstanding current taxes after the due date, and a further 5% applied on the outstanding current balance as of December 31st. The budget for municipal portion of taxes requisitions are municipal $2,602,915, general debt $34,800, fire protection $447,588, fire hall debt $180,681, policing $972,995. The town of Oswego also is responsible for collecting and remitting taxes for other taxing authorities, including the following: school, which is a 2019 amount, is $3,799,396. Hospital, $526,692. RDOS, $923,812. Okanagan Regional Library, $264,777. BC Assessment Authority, $90,808. And Municipal Finance Authority, $413. So the average residential property tax property should see approximately an increase of $76.37 overall, and the largest portion of these are under school and fire protection. So the tax rates bylaw must be adopted by May 15th as per section 197(1) of the community charter. Under implications community, continued operation and enhancement of the municipality. Under budget, the Oswego tax rates bylaw is in line with the 5-year financial plan bylaw, 1364. Significant dates, tax rates need to be adopted no later than May 15th. Sustainability, establishing tax rates bylaw to ensure funds available for the financial sustainability of the town. Options before council, to give first readings to tax rates bylaw 1363-2020. Option 2, to adopt tax rates bylaw 1363-2020. Option 3, to make further changes and bring the tax rates bylaw 1363-2020 back to the next regular meeting of council. And staff is recommending on this one as well 2 separate resolutions, option 1 and then option number 2.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zackel. Council, how would you like to proceed?
Mayor McCarthy,
Yes. Go ahead, Councillor Rhodes.
I'll move the staff recommended option number 1.
Thank you very much. Is there a seconder? Councillor King.
Then I have a question.
And absolutely, their concerns. Go ahead, Councillor King.
Yeah, Mr. Zackel, here on your chart here under mill rate on a municipality, 219 shows 1.39 and 219 shows 1.44, and it shows an increase. Why is that?
Why that is because of the average. It's what the numbers are showing are based on an average assessed value. So ultimately what you've seen is the business class didn't increase in their assessments on average compared to the residential. So that skews the numbers in that respect, and we do all of our calculation of mill rates based on assessment. So as far as the total tax dollars collected for under residential, That total tax dollar is still the same amount. The mill rate per 100,000 on residential has gone down quite substantially. It's gone from 1.44 to 1.39. But that's the reasoning for that, because we're talking, I'm doing a calculation based on what the average residential assessment is. So I'm taking the numbers divided by the 2,103 properties and coming up with that number. So it does get skewed in some respects in that, with that, and that's why you see that increase.
But I thought we just went to a zero increase in municipal taxes,
We did.
but this shows an increase of $3.64.
Correct, because the average assessed value has skewed between residential and business. Our total dollars that we collect for municipal taxes is exactly what we had for 2019. Exactly. Not a dollar more.
Oh, no, I don't disagree with you. I just don't know why the mill rate wouldn't be the same then.
It's because of the different multiples. So you've got the residential multiple, which is at 1.0. You got your business multiple, that's what, 1.6.
Yeah.
So we would have to adjust
Okay.
our business multiple to affect that. So what we'd end up having to do to bring that number down to an actual zero, we would have to actually increase our business multiple, say 1.62 as an example, instead of 1.61.
Okay.
I hope that makes more sense.
Yeah, I understand it. I just thought a municipal was a no increase for residential and business. It was just for residential.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's for the entire municipal calculation.
So does anyone else have a question? So I do then, Mr. Zackel. On the bottom of the first page, you have an estimate for school. And are you just looking at that for residential? Because I understand business has a 25% discount. So do you check that out when you send out the tax notices for businesses? Do you figure that out somehow?
So what we will get is we'll get notification from the province on the mill rates for the school.
Okay.
And their mill rates will be substantially less for business class. Like they said, I think it's reducing it by 25%.
Yeah,
Haven't got that yet, so it's just a matter of,
it's just an
I
estimate.
will use their mill rate numbers when we're doing the calculation, for sure.
Okay, good, thank you very much. So is there anything else that anybody would like to ask about? Okay, then we have a motion for option one. We have a mover and seconder, Mrs. Hilson. Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask the question. All in favor?
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor. I'm in favor.
Thank you very much. That was carried. And we also are looking for a motion concerning option number two. Is there somebody on the phone that would like to make this a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Councillor Rhodes, is there a seconder?
I'll second that.
Okay, thank you. I don't know who I heard first. Pick one of them. I think Councillor Harvey and Councillor Bennett both answered at the same time. All right, so we will ask for a vote on this. All in favor of option two?
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor. And I'm in favor.
Thank you very much, everyone. So that's done. Thank you very much, Mr. Zackel. You speak so eloquently about this like it's the easiest thing to understand, and we're glad it is for you, quite frankly, because the rest of us don't see it quite the same way, but we have great trust in your ability to provide this information for us. So thank you very much. Mr. Zackel and Mr. Chabot, I think, have been working over the weekend, and Mrs. Hilson, because I got an email from her on Saturday. So thank you very much, everyone. And I do not think that we have any business to add. Any notice of motion? No? So I will entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Yes, we'll move.
Councillor King is moving that. Is there a seconder?
second that.
Well, sit there for a while.
Pick one. Thank you very much. So thank you very much, everyone, and we'll all talk to you all soon.